All right, welcome back to another After Dark, everyone. Hope you all are having a good night so far. Hope you guys are having a good day. So a while back, like a month ago, I did mention something about doing a video about doing a reaction about Barry Sanders. Reason is to me, this is the greatest running back I've ever seen in my lifetime. I know Walter Payton, obviously. But guys, in '85, I was 3 years old, you know, so like, the thing is, I remember Walter Payton, I remember the '85 Bears, and I remember the impact they had on everything in the world, you know what I mean? Like, Bears were everywhere, and then eventually it was Bulls were everywhere in the '90s. So I know the impact, and this is not to say, oh, I think he's better than Walter Payton, or I think he's better than anybody else. I'm just going to speak from my own experience. To me, this was the best I've ever seen in a running back position. It's just a damn shame he was stuck on a Detroit Lions forever. So what we're going to do here is, I chose Joseph Vincent, you guys, and I'm not sorry. Joseph always does great work. And this one's titled Barry Sanders, Impossible Elusiveness, the GOAT. So that's what we're going to check out tonight, guys. As I always do, I'm going to link the original video down below in the description. Highly recommend Joseph Vincent's channel. Great documentaries in here. As you guys can see, I've watched so many of them, and there's so many more that are on my list to watch. But anyways, the link is down below in the description. Also, shout out to channel members. Guys, like the video, please. Let's see. This is the second football reaction I've ever done. Let's see how it goes.
Every guy in the National Football League, the thing they worry about is they don't want to be in any of his commercials. And he's putting a whole bunch of them in his commercials today.
He was a member of the 1990s All-Decade team. His number 20 is retired by the Detroit Lions. Sanders. He is a Pro Football Hall of Famer and a living legend. He is gone. 50 yards by Barry Sanders.
Aside from the numbers, do you know people look at you as probably the most exciting running back ever to play?
Hell yeah, let's go.
He grew up in a household where his father kept reminding him that he's no Jim Brown.
Wait, speaking of Dan Patrick, did you guys see, what was it? What the hell? Happy Gilmore 2? I went in thinking this is going to be terrible. Like, hopefully it doesn't ruin the original because it's such a classic. Dude, I think they did justice. It's been a while since I've seen a comedy to that scale. And they seemed, it felt like a 90s movie, guys.
No matter what Barry did, it was not going to be good enough to be better than Jim Brown.
Barry being an undersized running back, did you have a chip on your shoulder?
One thing I can say about my mindset back then is that I was extremely serious about football.
Sanders. Here he goes.
Jesus.
My last year of high school, I had a coach who just basically gave me the ball and said, you know, just do what you do best.
Well, you talked about all the little things he can do, Joe. How about that?
Lightning quick.
Guys, before the Matrix movies came out, like, Barry Sanders was Neo. He was already doing it. Everything else was moving in slow motion other than him.
An ankle-breaking move.
Tomorrow night, Oklahoma State kicks off the 1988 football season. The big question in Stillwater, can kick returning wizard Barry Sanders replace All-American Thurman Thomas in the backfield?
Thurman Thomas. Oh, no.
Go back 30 years now to 1988 because that season for Oklahoma State was just legendary.
For those of you who don't know, I was a huge Bills fan during this time. My teams were the Giants and the Bills, but the Bills were where my heart was at during this time. Man, Thurman, Jim Kelly, man, Andre, you guys, you killed me during that time.
Perhaps
4 straight Super Bowls that killed me.
Season in NCAA history.
The Cowboys open their season. The nation's leading kickoff returner goes 100 yards for a touchdown.
Look how smooth it is.
First kickoff of that season that I returned for a touchdown. They just kept getting better from there.
2580 in terms of yards of the ground, 44 touchdowns, 34 NCAA
Dude,
records.
the spin and then the step. Oh, whoops. The spin to the step back. Look at this.
34
Bop.
NCAA records.
Barry Sanders, you're looking at only 5 of the 24 NCAA records that he was responsible for.
Standing at 5'8", he was overlooked by most Division I schools.
This cowboy
Dude, I
is
forgot
5'8",
it was 5'8".
197 pounds.
My goodness, 2 of my thighs equal 1 of his. I mean, he's a strong little guy.
One man to beat, he does. Touchdown.
We had a chance to talk to him. What were your impressions? I mean, he's not a big guy.
Well, he's got great legs, too. Those thighs are as big as my...
Boom, perfect timing.
But he is a very powerful young man. Very humble, too.
He has also made his mark in the race for the Heizman.
Nice.
Over left side. Barry Sanders scores.
This is cool. I didn't watch much of his college stuff.
Although it really wasn't a photo finish, the race for this year's Heizman was as memorable as ever.
He gives the ball to the official, which is one of his traditions. Barry Sanders.
Unlike many Heizman winners, Barry Sanders' season was not keyed by any one given play.
He broke the record that Thurman set against Iowa State last year with 293. I was 300 and something. Here's 2.
I like that, by the way. He's all business. He's not like doing a dance or spiking the ball. He just hands the ball to the ref. Like, job done.
Rather, a season filled with superlatives.
Excuse me.
Sanders, look at the spin. Sanders across the 40 to the 42.
Barry Sanders did not have all the national TV exposure like Troy Aikman and Rodney Peete. He emerged as a candidate in mid-season and then rushed his way to the top.
They give it to Sanders. He's got the first down.
Look back and reflect on the year you won the Heisman Trophy.
By the way, shout out to the person, you know who you are, who reminded me in the comments to do this. It started slipping by the wayside. So thank you for the reminder. Right down.
He's gone for a touchdown.
It's insane.
Barry Sanders.
We told you that Sanders scores once every 9 times he touches the ball.
Wow. Once every 9 times. Oh.
For the touchdown.
That umpteen, that thing you can't describe. It's an eloquence. And he just went by Rozier and Lydell Mitchell as far as touchdowns scored in a single season, and we've still got a couple ball games left.
Let's see how they answer. How about Barry Sanders? To midfield. He might go. And that's number 5.
The 1988
5 touchdowns. Dude, a running back averaging 8 yards per carry. Like, why throw the ball at that point?
Heisman
Unreal.
Award is Barry Sanders of Oklahoma State University.
Throwing the ball is just a decoy when you got him. Just to keep the defense honest.
Sanders finishes the regular season with 2,553 total rushing yards.
Back in 1989, when he was coming out of college, the Detroit Lions almost didn't draft Barry Sanders.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like at this time to introduce to you one of the finest running backs in the United States of America, and our number 1 pick, Barry Sanders.
The man had a Heisman Trophy. He was only 5'8". What would happen the first time he got hit for real? Of course, if anybody in Detroit was waiting for that hit, they're still waiting. Because nobody ever squared up Barry Sanders.
Nope. I was going to say, it's the defender that needs to worry about hitting Barry.
Sanders still waiting to get his chance, and there's Dave Levy. This is his first time in a Detroit Lion uniform, also his first time in pads.
No running back in history could have made something out of nothing more than Sanders did with the Detroit Lions.
A $9 million contract plus, the highest paid Lion in history. Wearing number 20, Billy Sims' old number. He's coming up to Fonts. You'll hear the cheer.
Go in there and do what you do, Barry. Go in there and do you. Look at that. Look at that crowd. Y'all have no idea yet what he's about to do for you guys.
Imagine what would it be like to be the best? And he was the best.
Here's Sanders with his first carry.
Oh my God. His first carry. Ooh.
The Lions need
he takes it. He takes it and he keeps moving forward.
Listen to him.
That's his first career carry.
There are some guys who, when you strip it all away, the offensive line, the team they're on, the coach, the scheming, everything else, you say, just who's the best you've seen with your own eyeballs. And I think most people say Barry Sanders.
Yeah, no, that's not the eye test. That's the stat and achievement test. That Emmitt Smith, fine. But Barry Sanders, dude, the eye test is he passes it to me 100%. There's no denying it. He's the best I've ever seen with my own eyes.
Touchdown! Sanders is in for his first touchdown.
Wait, I want to see his first career touchdown. I was too busy listening to Max.
Anything else you say, just who's the best you've seen with your own eyeballs? And I think most people say Barry Sanders.
Nice. I don't know why I thought Max said Emmitt Smith for some reason. I think that's because... Actually, I know why. Y'all know why. That was always the comparison. But to me, Emmitt always had a way better team. Barry was the better individual.
He was at the top of his game, and he was the guy everyone was
So wait, game 1, 5 rushes for 55 yards, so 11 yards per carry and 1 touchdown. 11 yards a carry in his first outing. Huh.
He was at the top of his game, and he was the guy everyone was talking about.
Touchdown, Barry Sanders.
First of all, Barry Sanders, greatest running back ever in my eyes. Okay?
Barry Sanders with the spin move.
Yeah, Barry was a real life case of the guy did not get enough help. And it's unfortunate because they had a once in a lifetime talent here. And he was loyal, but he never got enough help.
About how it looks like Barry Sanders has ball bearings in his ankles.
Somebody that
Look
you
at
just,
that.
You hope
How you do this?
Sanders has ball bearings in his ankles.
Look at this. Boom.
Somebody that
Boom.
you just you hope you tackle him. You know, it's not like you're gonna go out and say I'm gonna put a good lick on him. You just hope you get him down.
One hit.
I've always put Barry in the class by himself. It's Barry and then it's everyone else.
That was always one of my favorite things about Barry is that he would absorb the hit. And I don't understand how he would do it. He wouldn't go down. He would just rearrange himself, gather himself within like a half a second after absorbing a hit and then continue just moving forward.
Barry's young for a running back, too. He came up when he was 20 years old.
The things he do are just unbelievable. I've been a fan of Barry even long before I was in the league.
Well, when it's your turn to tackle Barry Sanders.
Jeez.
Sanders is gone.
Barry Sanders was the absolute hardest out, period. I mean, we played a game and everybody missed him on a single play.
Look at that.
Look out, Sanders.
He used his own guy for momentum. That's insane.
In only his second full season of the NFL, number 20 has clearly established himself as both the most humble and most spectacular runner in the league.
Yep.
An especially approachable young man, Sanders treated the country to a sample of his skills on a Monday night in December.
And he was always humble. That's another main reason why I love him.
Sanders, jaw-dropping. Every run was like, talk about, we said Pat Mahomes' most exciting player watching the floor now. Barry Sanders was probably the most exciting player I've ever seen play.
I think so. On the least exciting team I've ever seen.
What can you say?
It honestly doesn't seem fair.
Just like played Frogger out there.
Jeez.
Going every which way.
I know. He just turns it on, man. It's like he's got real life afterburners.
And then back right, the parts of his body make you think of one of those wireframe models from computer animation.
And he would run into a pile, and you got the feeling that it's as if the pile gave birth to another long run by Barry Sanders.
It does. That's what I'm saying. He seems to have more speed and power after absorbing a hit.
Electric.
Look at this.
That's tough to tackle, Gus. That's legendary.
You're never going to catch me.
Sanders played for bad teams. So many bad teams.
This was a different different time, a different era, where you looked at your running back and he wasn't interchangeable.
Well, yeah. Running backs were more important than a quarterback during this time still.
Got some of it back, still on his feet. First
now it's all just a throwing game.
You start talking about somebody like Barry. He has almost a Zen approach to it. Things you had never seen.
Once again. And Sanders spins and...
Ooh.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Against my Bills.
Like trying to catch a cricket with your bare hands. Barry Sanders, touchdown.
Following season, Sanders added the first of 4 league rushing titles during his career.
Ooh. Like I said, yeah. Don't worry about Barry getting hit. Worry about the defender who's going to freaking try to hit him. Oh, my God.
He's going to the end zone.
Oh, man.
You believe
Get out of here.
He made something.
I gotta see it one more time. Like, what the hell is this?
Following
Look at
season,
this.
Sanders added the first of 4 league rushing titles during
Boom!
Yeah,
now he's got turbo speed. He likes getting hit.
He made something. Barry Sanders going to get him. Is still on his feet, tiptoes his way along the sideline, and
He didn't have a good team around him. I think they may have made the playoffs once.
And they give us to Barry Sanders. Oh, what a move! As he breaks it to the outside. Still on his feet and has a chance to go. Got to get it.
Oh!
Sanders rammed in the backfield.
You keep trying to.
Are you kidding?
All of a sudden, he slips through.
No.
And he's gone.
No.
No signal. He's still on his feet.
What a monster. Look at this.
Tony Benji was saying, he said you get 0, 0, -2, -2, 1 yard with Barry Sanders, and then whap, 40 yards for a touchdown.
You know, we watch all these videos like criticizing LeBron and stuff for lack of effort. This is why. Look at what a monster looks like somebody who really, really wants it. This guy, even just to break even, he doesn't care. He'll give all that energy just to go to the other side of the field and have an opportunity to run it into the freaking end zone.
And here's our guy. And watch
all
how many
this
times
energy.
he just turns him almost a 360.
Watch this low to the
Whoopsie.
ground Volvo 4-wheel drive Barry Sanders run.
Yeah, get out of here.
The guy is trying to tackle him, but he's got his back to Barry because he can't find him.
It looks like some kind of demonstration of a football video game where the physics are broken, where some setting got messed up.
Yeah, this feels like Tecmo Bowl.
Running back's feet are electric, and he can't get knocked down no matter what. He just squibs around.
And I used to get into these discussions with people. They were like, who's a better running back, Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders? I said, well, Barry's a better running back. It was just Barry played on a bad team.
Yep. Emmett had the better career.
A great running back on a bad team.
I don't think it's that hard to understand. Emmett had the way better career. Barry was, in my opinion, by far the better running back.
Makes it difficult. He's the only guy. He's the only guy.
Sanders still on his feet, and Sanders is gone.
Because there is no other players on offense that you need to address. That you're fearing or that you're fearing.
Third down and 7 for the Detroit Lions from the 38. Mitchell again swings it out to Barry Sanders.
He jukes, makes a good cut, and he leaves people out there getting hurt just trying to slide and move around with him. What a job, Barry.
Rod Woodson for the Pittsburgh
Barry
Steelers.
Sanders.
You try and hit Barry, you end up being the one hurt.
Not only had the longevity, he not only did what Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton did, but in those prime years, it's just stupid.
There's Barry up the middle, 35, cuts to the right, 30.
9 seasons, all of them about above 1,500 yards.
Whoa, that speed.
5 yards a carry on average.
Touchdown! Jim Brandstatter, you're a genius! 40 yards!
Wow.
Bader, Barry Sanders!
I've already seen it 100 times, and I'm going to keep seeing it throughout this video. His ability to just double his speed at will.
That's the bit of the huddle. Oh,
I don't understand it.
What? I mean, guys just miss him. He sees everything.
Boom.
He knows what everyone's doing.
Oh, He's going to speed up after it.
This is Sanders. Barry Sanders around the corner.
Oh, what a hit.
to a first down. Barry Sanders, I formation. Give to Barry.
He hits a big pile of guys, and then he dances in place, and he lets the defense fall all over themselves.
Like if you add circus music to this, that it's perfect.
Chicago Bears there to stop him.
Defenders running into each other and crap.
It's amazing. Just amazing.
Well, he's broken all kinds of records. Center tied today, the 5th 1,500-yard plus straight rushing season, 11 straight 100-yard games. That breaks
that crowd?
Marcus Allen's record.
There may have been a better runner, but I have never seen him.
That's from John freaking Madden.
You're going to see the total package here in Barry Sanders' run.
Good God. No, oh, get down. Sit down. And look at the speed. Look at the speed. He throws him down and then he just...
And in the end zone, touchdown, Detroit. Randy, what a classic example of a guy making his own room with those shifty ankles of his.
Oh, man.
He gets into the open field and he starts slipping through the hands of tacklers with a toe pointed out behind him. Almost lovely.
There are so many running backs now that identify you as their favorite player growing up and that they try to model their game after you. I don't know if that's possible because you were so instinctual, you were so unique, you were so creative.
Yeah.
3rd and 5.
Yeah, as you guys can see, half of what makes his game so great is just his field vision. I don't know how he was able to do it, but he saw 3 steps ahead at all times. And if you don't have that skill, then yeah, you're a 5'8" running back, you're dead. You're dead meat out there. But somehow Barry could do it. And then even when he got hit, it seemed like it was part of the plan.
Touchdown, Lions. 4 touchdowns on the afternoon for
some guys were just meant to do something.
I don't know that
and he
anyone
found
who's
his
ever
thing.
had a football in his arm in the NFL that can do it like Barry Sanders.
Oh, no way.
He pulled the Lions into
Look
the
at that
playoffs
patience.
almost by himself.
Look at that
5
patience.
times.
For the Detroit Lions, you better stay on your block downfield because you just never know when this guy's going to break it.
Oh. Boom.
The explosiveness is right there.
Are you kidding?
You just could feel it.
What talk
You just
footwork?
knew that Barry Sanders been sitting and watching.
Guys do get their hands on Sanders. But one of his feet slides left and one 4-foot plants and his middle goes
7,800-yard rushing game. Jeez. And NFL record was Walter Payton at 77.
one way and his top goes another way and he just slips away.
Look at his feet. He reads the field, he sees it, Joe, and he's gone.
It looks impossible. But with Barry Sanders, it was real.
That's changed the play.
Bends without breaking and slides left and right and deforms just enough and pops back up. Are you kidding?
It's like he's got rubber legs or something. I don't know how he's not out there just like tearing Achilles and stuff.
Draw play. Perry.
Oh. What?
Draw play. Perry.
What? And again, he got sandwiched 3 times. Nothing. The whole team tried to bring him down. High step. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's not human.
The 15th 50-yard or better touchdown.
Hey, shout out to the ref for keeping up with him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that old man. That's inspirational.
50-yard or better touchdown run nobody else has ever done.
I don't know.
Whoa. What's Bo say?
Or better touchdown run nobody else has ever done.
I don't know. I love the way the guy runs. When I grow up, I want to run just like that.
It's not so much speed and power as it is virtuosity.
Speaking of one of the best athletes ever, Bo freaking Jackson.
Of course, when you think of Lion football the last decade, you think of one thing. You think of running back Barry Sanders.
What's crazy, it's 2025, and when you think about the Lions, you still think of Barry Sanders.
Bending, curving, pointing virtuosity. A man born with a gyroscope inside.
1997, I was with the Jets. We had to play the Lions at Detroit. If we won, we go to the playoffs. If they win, they go to the playoffs.
Wow, do or die.
Will get the ball first as John Hall has it teed up. And this final game of the regular season underway.
And we spent all week working on stopping Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders goes for another rushing title, needs 131 to hit the 2,000 mark.
Oh,
we had.
Okay, so he's trying to win a rushing title, plus it's a do-or-die game.
A triangle of guys where we get our most elusive guy and have him try to break the triangle.
Okay, yeah, he's struggling. 1.8 per carry. I doubt it lasts.
Everybody work on leverage.
That Sanders has rushed for 100 yards or more in an NFL record 13 straight games.
He can be calm right now, and a storm can happen in the next 5 minutes.
And the fact he has only 20 yards in the first half today gives the Jets defense very high marks.
Well, Dick, but the thing is with Barry Sanders, a lot of teams kind of stop him for a while, but every play is capable of going for 50 or 60 yards.
Yep, he's focusing. He's just got to figure it out. What are they doing different on him?
Pretty good through 3/4 of the game, and then Barry did what Barry does.
Oh, just split everybody. Okay. All right.
30. Inside the 20. Barry Sanders.
I guess that's what he decided. Go right down the middle.
47 yards at the end of the third quarter. He needs 61 more to hit 2,000.
And I think that he made that line look really good, and he never knew where he was going to go.
Oh, perfect. Good block. Got you.
Oh, what a move! Oh, my! The curtain has finally raised on the Barry Sanders show, and suddenly he has 95 yards rushing, and more important, the Lions have the lead. Sanders only a handful of yards away from 2,000.
Oh, wow. Look at these fans. Oh, man. Yeah, we all knew we were watching something special here.
2,000, the third man in NFL history.
Oh, he killed 2,000. Younger generation folk, if you're watching this, awesome. Good job. Thank you. But I really want to know, do you guys even talk about, does anybody talk about Barry Sanders anymore? Is he even known anymore? Because it's crazy if he's not.
The linemen, they're the ones.
Oh, wait. Was he trying to give the ball? The ref gives him the ball back? That's so cool.
The linemen, they're the ones who wanted the 2,000. Barry didn't talk about it.
Sounds like Barry.
This is really wonderful.
Well, I wanted to see that. Eric Dickerson, yeah. Oh, man. OJ. Earl Campbell. Wow. Okay.
This is really wonderful for the linemen to share in this accomplishment with Barry
Especially
Sanders.
since they won.
And for him to include him in it is wonderful, too.
I'll tell you, I've known him for the whole 8 years. I met him when he was in college, and I'll tell you, there is not a finer gentleman in the National Football League than this guy right here.
Only one average Sanders season away from breaking the NFL's all-time rushing record.
This is where it gets interesting, you guys.
The 31-year-old today announced he is retiring from pro football.
Running backs don't play that. It's a brutal job.
At the time, I think fans especially blame Barry. I think a lot of fans feel he quit on them.
Watch this. He's going to actually get a shot at grabbing it. He has a real legit shot.
Every game, hit after hit after hit.
There's a new NFL record. 12 straight 100-yard games.
One average Barry season from becoming the NFL's all-time leading rusher. And that meant something. That meant something to a lot of people.
And so you get maybe a few years.
I mean, he didn't want it. That's how we always saw it. He didn't want... Because... Okay. The way that Walter Payton is remembered, like a champion, a winner... we always just said, like, Barry didn't want to break it because he was stuck on the stupid Lions, you know, like they weren't winning anything, so he didn't want to, like, replace that record. as like Barry Sanders, the guy who like never made it to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That's how we always saw it. We saw it as a sign of respect that Barry was like, nope, I'm going to go ahead and hang it up here. I've done my best for Detroit and we can't win, you know?
And then you limp home.
Why would a guy who, if he just played one more season, would have broken the all-time rushing record, why would that guy, so close to immortality, just
quit? I said, there's only one answer. He didn't want the record. He didn't want to do it.
But I think as time has passed, I know I've changed my view that
quintessential Barry Sanders.
I think without a doubt the Lions are going to win.
And Barry, at the ripe old age of now 51, probably can't give you 100 yards in a game, but probably close.
What if he came out of retirement right now and he broke the record?
Watch it. Oh, man. There were some pretty good tacklers, but Barry Sanders just made him feel so foolish.
Nobody brings it home.
Damn, what a good time.
Nobody.
What a great time. Oh, boy. All right, you guys. That is going to do it. That was a lot of fun. I hope there's some of you watching this with me because that was a lot of fun for me. There he goes, man. And, you know, I mean, okay. This one's a little challenging for me because part of me wishes he broke the record because then everyone would remember who he is, you know? And I think that's important. But another part of me, like, especially now that I'm older, I respect the hell out of his decision for walking away the way he did. Like, the goal of the game is to win, right? And if you don't have a shot at winning and you've done everything you possibly can for your team, why go for the record? You know, why do it? I've always I really do respect it, but I'm torn sometimes because, you know, I don't think there's enough mention of Barry Sanders in 2025, and I think if he did break the record, then no one would have a choice because they would see that stat line, you know. But either way, in my opinion, the best I've ever seen. I've gotten excited about other running backs since. Adrian Peterson was once. LaDainian Tomlinson was another one. I was excited about Reggie Bush at first, but it didn't really pan out. But man, no one in my mind has come even close to the level of Barry Sanders. And I'm starting the fact that it's now a throwing league as opposed to a running league. I probably never will. I think that might have been the peak for me in my lifetime, at least. But anyways, you guys, let me know your thoughts. Walter Payton fans, don't be shy. It's all right. Just be respectful. You know, there's enough room for enough love for both of these players, in my opinion. One obviously had the better career, Walter Payton. You know, that's why he's known as the greatest. But I think if y'all are football fans, it's hard to not see what Barry Sanders did and just put respect on his name, man, because I think he earned it. Anyways, you guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I have something really cool planned that I said I was going to do, and I'm going to do that tomorrow night. So hopefully you guys tune back in for that. All right, guys, I'm out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this, and most importantly, be like Barry Sanders, man. Be water. Like, that guy was absolute water out there on the field. So fluid. Nobody could stop him. He just flowed with whatever was going on. He is the true, like, definition of be water, my friend, on a football field. All right, you guys. That might be a hint at what's coming tomorrow. All right, you guys. I'm out of here. See you later.